boring. There's nothing. I'm not really hyped.
Or it'll be the PlayStation Extreme.
Extreme.
What's the natural predator to the scorpion? Is it some form of bird?
PlayStation Eagle.
I'm going to Google it, and that's what PlayStation need to call their next PlayStation.
But yeah, the other zombie game, Kate, that you were talking about, the guy with the motorbike, that's Days Gone, has been delayed.
Till 2019.
I didn't want it anyway, so I'm not.
I didn't know it was coming out.
They
didn't officially say it was coming out in 2018, did they?
They haven't. I don't think so. It was more just.
Scorpions are preyed upon by large centipedes, tarantulas, lizard, birds, especially owls.
PlayStation Centipede.
And mammals such as the bat, shrew, and grasshopper mice.
Oh.
So
PlayStation Shrew.
My vote is for the centipede. PlayStation Centipede.
The Shrew's better.
No.
No
Or an owl.
a shrew.
And look, the top of it spins around. It doesn't matter anyway, because Sony's lost now. It's dead.
And when you turn it on, instead of making the classic PlayStation, it goes to Victor.
Yeah. Sony needs to win us back.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they do that. Yeah.
Yes.
And the controller's like 2 owl wings.
Oh, right. Don't design consoles.
Yeah. You need the controller to be ergonomic. To fit well in your hand.
Yeah, Days Gone's been delayed to 2019. Kind of expected it because we haven't heard anything. It's supposed to be.
They haven't really showed enough of the game.
They've shown 2 gameplay demos. That's it.
Yeah, but you don't really know what's actually happening.
No.
That's it.
All you know
like,
is there's
some sort of infected.
Hang on,
they're zombies.
They're not zombies apparently.
They are,
according to the people. They're freakers.
They are. There's not. No.
I reckon it's the kind of thing where they're on drugs or something, and it's just spread where everyone's on drugs and then they're all just reacted to the drugs and become these things.
Because they'd run out of drugs and they'd stop me like that.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah. I don't know. It just.
Well, you know, it's something. It is literally just a disease.
It's going to be diseased, but they're not dead.
Yeah.
Probably something like that. But then apparently it's less about the zombies, more about the story of him and his biker gang. So that could be interesting.
Okay.
If they don't basically repeat the storylines of Walking Dead.
I was going to say, it's just literally going to be
like, that's easily done. Like, zombie games. I love zombies. Like, zombies are cool and zombie games are fun. But when there's fuckloads of them,
I was going to say, that's the trouble now.
they're crossing over with storylines and stuff. Like, you can kind of guess what's going to happen at the end of something zombie related. I've started doing that in Walking Dead now, and it's like,
I'm never watching Walking Dead again.
yeah, she has a problem with certain people dying. Don't say who.
I'm not going to say.
But yeah,
I'm just really upset.
I understand that. I understand where you're coming from there, Kate.
I think if they don't know what's happened by now...
No, it happened literally a week ago, Jamie. Do not do this.
I'm pretty sure if they don't know by now, they're living under a rock.
You know.
I'm so upset.
I think so.
Okay. We'll measure up.
Like, why would they do that?
Because reasons.
But yeah, it's just everything's the same.
Yeah.
Like, so like a million zombie games. And it just doesn't... I mean, the weather system was cool when they showed that.
Yeah, that was cool. How it was like...
The 2 same cutscenes, but one of them was normal.
Not one of them,
the
because it was the
other
same
one
gameplay demo, but one was really snowy, so we had to go and kind of approach it differently.
It was like a quick time event, wasn't
And
it? It was on the bike.
How they used the zombies against other people, that's sick, that is like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looks fun, but we haven't seen enough to warrant, obviously, a 2018 release date, so that's why we delayed it. But I just hope it doesn't get delayed too far into 2019, and so it's too close to The Last of Us 2. Because, like, on a base level, like, people look at that thinking, not us, obviously, not people who know games, but people on base, like, someone's going to buy something for their kid, they're going to look, 2 zombie games, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you don't want 2 zombie games too close to each other.
Not zombies in
No, they're not zombies. They're not zombies in this story either, apparently.
I'll start playing The Last of Us now so everyone can leave me alone.
Yeah, you haven't finished
But you haven't finished it yet, so
No,
we're not going to leave you alone.
I'm not...
Play it. Play it for this game.
I didn't get quite far, but
She
I
did.
just...
Did you get decently far? Yeah.
She tried to play it again the other day and got killed, and I was like, no.
I just couldn't
It's not the easiest of games.
It's just really... It's just annoying. It's really annoying because it's like, we're going to go into this building, we're going to go through this building and go out the street. And you go in the building and they're like, oh my god, there's clickers in this building. So you kill all the clickers, you get on the street, and they're like, oh, there's army men out here, let's sneak past the army men into this next building. You go in the next building, they're like, oh my god, there's more clickers in here. It's like, this is the same.
You know what?
Literally, it's just, everything I've done has been the
The
same.
gameplay's fine. It's not about
that
the gameplay.
bit. There isn't much character development between.
Yeah, no, I
I
get that's what everyone plays it for, but I'm just like,
It's the story of that game that you need to experience.
I know, but this, but it's not because everyone's already told me the whole story.
You need to get it so you can play Last of Us 2 next year.
Yeah.
Oh, no, probably not.
Okay.
I'll just watch you guys play it.
You can't do that. You can, but no, I'm not telling you what to do.
I do what I want.
But don't do that.
It's not my thing.
I think if they get Days Gone out in like February, like when Horizon came out last year, it makes sense to kind of, because that's when nothing comes out. So it makes sense to avoid like October. Is
Guerrilla Games Mid Horizon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have they announced anything new yet?
I was going to say, are they going to expand upon Horizon?
They are, I think.
They're
They are.
On top of the
definitely
DLC.
do a sequel. It's done too well not to.
They only did one DLC and they said, that's it for that game, we're not going to make another full game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Whether we'll get anything at E3.
Whatever the anything is, I don't know.
I know, I think we get like a tease. I don't think we get gameplay or anything, because it's been a year.
Unless they've been working on that Frozen Wave.
I don't know if it'll be Aloy again or not.
I
think it might be.
Get
But then again,
his own game.
people are attached to that character.
Thing is, Aloy's really young still.
Yeah.
You've got a lot.
She could be like a leader of a tribe.
And the game was left on a big cliffhanger.
Yeah, it was.
For the DLC, so there's plenty of gameplay left with her as the character.
100%.
No, I want to.
People like her character as well. Well, he could. He can't get a game with Neil Kate because he could either die or not.
No, I didn't know.
It's an optional death in that game, so.
Save him. I liked him. This should just be you, like just a DLC of him, and you just go around just killing, just wrecking, just being OP.
You see
Horizon,
Aloy? She's the most OP
you know,
character in the game.
Horizon Nil Dawn, because Nil is 0.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Great, Chris.
Funny.
So fun.
Funny joke. Oh dear. But
oh my gosh.
yeah, if Days Gone hits February, it should stay out of the way of Last of Us, so that's good. We got news on Battlefield 5, which is also called Battlefield V, which makes sense.
So is it like V for Victory, World War II?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool how they've done it. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just Roman numeral
It
5.
is, but
It
it
is.
works.
It's all three of them.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense. But yeah, apparently it's going to have co-op, is what I've heard as well. In the
Some
story.
co-op campaigns.
Yeah. I hope still that the problem with World War II games, there's fucking loads of them. it's like zombies again.
There hasn't been a lot of World War II games.
No, but like
the only one is COD.
COD, Medal of Honor, Band of
but
Brothers.
there hasn't been any of them for a long time.
No, what
Band
I mean,
of Brothers
that's
is not
fine.
a game.
Not Band of Brothers, the other one.
Band of Brothers is a
I know,
HBO
Band of
TV
Brothers.
show.
I know that. It's got brothers in it. I can't remember. It was like something Hill as well.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what it's about either.
Are you okay, Chris?
No, it's a legit game. I'm going to Google it in a bit. Road to Hill 30.
Don't know. It's not ringing the bell.
Are you
It was a
okay?
really good game. No, it really was.
It's going on about World War II games. There's too many of them.
There is too many of them. There is. And the problem with World War II games, they all cover the same fucking thing.
Well, it's World War II, Chris.
I know that, but they all cover the same aspect of World War II, which is
The
D-Day.
warfare.
No, it's the fucking landing on the beach.
They don't always cover
Then
that.
most of them do.
A lot of them have it in it, but
But
it's like one level in the game.
what I want is them to cover an aspect of World War II that hasn't been covered before in a game. Instead of
Well, maybe they will.
rehashing. Yeah, I hope they do. And that's what I'm saying, I hope they do, but instead of rehashing like what loads of games have done before.
Did COD do?
COD World War II did the same basically the same campaign as Call of Duty 2. In terms
I'm
of
talking
where
the
you
older.
are.
Did the older CODs do?
Yep.
Did which one? Which one did
Call of
they
Duty
do?
2?
Did it?
Yep.
I don't
I
remember
in
that.
that boat. That's
I
one of
don't-
my
I don't remember that at all.
favourite game memories that was. But still,
Yeah.
I don't need to do it 6 times.
My favourite World War II memories: Medal of Honor, Allied Assault.
See, I never
D-Day
played
on
any
that
of
one.
the Medal of
Brothers
Honor
in
games.
Arms.
Brothers in Arms. What did I say? Band of Brothers. It's the same.
Yeah.
Similar.
No,
it's
it's
similar.
not.
It's still got. You can see where I got confused.
No,
That was a good game.
because it's a TV show. That's a game.
Yeah, but
okay.
they still got brothers in it. You know what I mean?
100% on Rotten Tomatoes. What the hell?
It's good. What, Band of Brothers? Or?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's got
apparently
Fassbender in it. Forget it. I'm
apparently
not
it's
watching
really
it.
It-
I might know.
He's much younger, and he
No.
doesn't.
Apparently
He doesn't look quite so creepy.
But doesn't look like a shark.
It weirds me out. I don't like it.
I like the fact that it's World War II, and I think if they do the vignette style single player like they did in in Battlefield 1,
Yeah,
where they did
well,
little bits,
Yeah,
little
maybe,
different
yeah.
people's stories, they could actually cover a lot of World War II that hasn't been covered before.
Yeah.
So that's one way they could do it. If they do that, I'll be happy. But obviously, multiplayer is going to be the same, as it always is. But
yeah, but
hopefully it's better than
somehow the
Battlefield 1.
multiplayer on Battlefield 1
wasn't
was
great, was
worse than 4.
It wasn't as good as 4.
I know why
It
Jamie
wasn't-
didn't like it. You couldn't go in his helicopters.
No, it wasn't just that. The planes were shit.
Yeah.
As well.
If Jamie can't fly,
Jamie's
doesn't
so
like
good
it.
at flying helicopters in
yeah,
Battlefield
do you remember
4.
that moment?
That was so
I found
good.
that the other day.
I've still got it
searched
on
for
my
it.
PlayStation.
No, I found that on Facebook
Jamie
the other
just
day.
going
I searched
inside
for
the
it.
warehouse in the helicopter, just like I'm walking, and Jamie's just coming right round the side of me in his helicopter. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was pretty good. It was good flying.
Very good.
I think I
was
managed to
impressed by
stay
that. I
in the
was
chopper
impressed.
for the whole match that game. No one shot me down.
That's good.
Yeah.
They need to get it back to the balanced teamwork of Battlefield 4, because since then it hasn't really been balanced.
Yeah.
From what
it
I've
was-
played.
The cops and robbers one was just ridiculous.
Yeah, that wasn't balanced. at
If
all.
you weren't the cops,
You lost.
you just know you're gonna get defeated.
Yeah. And
And
then in
also-
Battlefield 1 it was more basically some maps you were just pinned down on one area if you're on a certain
Yeah.
side and you just couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Because it's literally there's no way out. So it needs to be sorted.
Mm.
Hopefully. But then again, DICE who also made Battlefront 2, that wasn't balanced.
I was gonna
So
say like
DICE need to sort
you
the
know,
balancing issues out.
they haven't even bothered to fix the broken ass game.
Yeah, when we meant to be
Battlefront.
getting the microtransactions back in March, and well, we ain't got them yet.
You know
They
what?
haven't even said what they're doing
Bring
yet.
loot boxes back. I don't care. I'm not gonna pay for them. Bring them back.
We're also getting
But can you
DLC.
fix my game? Like, it is broken to hell, and they're not bothered about it.
Mm.
And I'm really shocked that
Also don't
Disney's
care.
allowing it to continue,
Also
because at
don't
the end of the day,
They've
it's
got
got,
your money.
It's not
yeah,
in their
but
hands.
it's got the Disney, like,
Logo
it's
on
got one of Disney's biggest cash cows on it, and it's terrible.
Yeah, well, apparently there was rumours that Disney were talking to other people anyway, like Activision and Ubisoft. I would love Ubisoft. I would love Ubisoft to have Star Wars better than anyone else, except maybe Bethesda. But then again,
No.
Just-
It's not even
just-
kidding Star Wars.
no, just for single player
Hold
games.
on. But at least Bethesda could make a good
Single
Knights of the
player.
Old Republic, probably. Come on.
Just all the nights.
But Ubisoft, I think, would do well for.
That's
Star
mine
Wars.
and Jamie's
do-
honorary mention that we give Notes of the Old Republic in every
Every
single podcast.
podcast you mention it, I think, yeah, yeah.
Get, what we know what we need.
We're thirsty.
It's not even
We need like
intentional,
a
even.
counter,
Yeah. It's not even intentional.
or like a swear jar every time Jamie mentions like the Old Republic's got to put like a pound.
And then
in.
Corzon's
Because you're the one who
birthday.
always mentions it.
Me and Jamie are here just like, please, just
Yeah.
give us another Notes of the Old
Eventually, it's
Republic.
going to happen, and this, the whole podcast is going to be about it.
And
It's just me and Jamie on the second
Eventually,
row.
it's going to announce, and me and Kate are going to be sitting here crying.
Yeah.
You're just like,
I would cry if they announced another Old Republic. So good. I really want it. It's like, they can make so much money off of it. Why are they taunting us with it?
Mm.
And they've basically said that Revan's kind of canon, kind of. So, like, just make the game.
Yeah.
Start the game already.
Well, they've got to do Anthem first.
Oh yeah, I read something about that. One of their main writers has left.
Yeah.
BioWare.
Again.
Yeah, again. Yeah,
Fuck, mate.
Oh, God.
this guy was one of the main writers for
Do you know
Mass
who it
Effect
was?
2.
What's his
I
name?
can't remember his name, and he was one of the lead writers for Anthem, and he's left.
Has he left it to go anywhere in
I
particular?
didn't don't remember. He's
Because
just
if
left.
he's just left, that's bad.
I don't know if he left. I don't know if he left to go elsewhere or. If
It's a shame because BioWare, like, when like trusted to do what they can do, make amazing games, and EA is just killing it.
I've never had a problem
Yeah.
with the main team when they do like Mass Effect and Dragon Ages. They've been great.
Well,
Yeah.
Andromeda.
Dragon Age 3, you didn't like. Well, Inquisition. You
Well-
didn't like that much, but like it wasn't a bad game.
Well, Andromeda would have been good if they hadn't want to get something out before the end of the tax
Fiscal
year.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
they could have left it. They could have polished it in another 6 months and brought it out. It would have been it wouldn't have been as good as the old Mass Effect.
No.
I mean, it doesn't. It hasn't got Talia Garrus in it, so you've got no chance.
No Garrus, no,
you know.
no question.
But like, it's one of those what ifs.
Yeah.
It could have all been different if EA had just been patient with their money.
If EA were just to have just gone, okay, people didn't like it, but we're going to work on it. We're going to patch some things. People would have been like, okay, great, but they didn't. They were just like, we messed up, cut our losses, get rid of it. So, wow. Just ruined it now.
Also, apparently with Battlefield, their microtransactions are going to be all cosmetics.
That makes sense.
Because of Battlefront 2. So at least they're learning what not to do.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
There's nothing like loot boxes.
I don't have a problem with loot boxes.
Yeah, exactly like Overwatch. How many? I'm addicted to Overwatch. I've never once paid for a loot box.
Yeah.
What's the point paying for it when you can earn it?
Exactly.
Like, there's no point.
Like
just play the game, kill everyone.
Talking about loot boxes, one thing we forgot to mention. The ESRB have to put on the boxes now.
On game boxes.
On all the game
when you
boxes.
buy a game, that it contains.
This bothers me. It contains some kind of like transaction, so it's not just loot boxes. So like, name a game that doesn't contain a transaction. So doesn't the whole putting the logo on there lose its meaning if it's on every single fucking game?
So is that including like the option
to
buy
DLC? Yeah,
oh,
it includes season passes, like any cosmetic stuff you can buy, just any feat you can buy within the game.
That's everything.
That's every game, right? Like, it loses its meaning if you're putting it on every single game.
I can't even think of a game that doesn't have DLC.
Exactly. It doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
The only game that doesn't really have DLC as such is Telltale games. Obviously, it comes episodically, but there's no.
That'll still account because you're still buying the episodes.
Well,
right?
You just you buy episode by episode.
No, but like if you buy, but then again, the Telltale games don't come out on disc until way later anyway. So they probably wouldn't when they're out on disc because it all comes as one game.
Yeah, that's weird.
It doesn't affect us PC gamers anyway.
Well, no, but like it just the whole idea of that is just basically destroyed by putting it on. It's going to be on every single box. So what's the point? Like, if they were to put like loot boxes, like fair enough, you can kind of like put it on some game, not put on others, but it's just transactions on everything. So what's it? Because the point?
The whole point of this was saying it's encouraging gambling, but buying DLC is not gambling because you know exactly what you're buying. Yeah. So
that's why they didn't want to pay.
Well, when you're buying a season pass, you don't know what you're buying. Usually.
Sometimes you don't. That's true, actually.
Yeah, but that's not gambling. Like,
no, you know you're getting something.
Like they will say, like we're going to plan this, this, and this.
But apparently, they said that the ESRB said that loot boxes aren't gambling. They're more like football cards.
Yeah.
Like any like card game.
Like Pokemon cards. Yeah.
You open a pack, you get some of the stuff you've had before, but you get other stuff as well. You get something. That's what they're like saying it's comparing it to, so they're not saying it's gambling.
No.
So then they can't really put gambling on the sign on the front of the box because of that. So it just kind of, it's basically, there was a whole fuss about nothing. Well, not nothing, but fuss about it and then nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Except them putting that on the box, but it makes no fucking difference anyway. So it's just silly. It is just silly. But there you go. It is stupid. And you know what one of their excuses for not putting loot boxes on there instead was that they literally said this: parents aren't clever enough to understand what loot boxes are in different, like, compared to like transactions. Which I'm like, it's harsh. I'm saying parents aren't clever enough.
The parents are the reason this all kicked off in the first place.
Yeah.
So obviously they do understand it.
Do you know what I found out the other day? You know what you can do on PlayStation? You can, and all consoles. I don't know about PC, but you can limit spending. Oh. So like, the mum can go on the parental controls for the kids and limit their spending on there. That's a simple fix to this problem for parents, isn't it?
Well, you can just not leave card details on the console.
Well, there's that as well. But then you still hear like stories of kids.
You do,
don't have to. No.
Oh. Thought you had to.
You have to
when you set it up.
You have to have, you do, Jane.
Yeah.
Well, you do when you have to have an account. You do.
No, you don't.
You have to have something.
No, you don't.
Either that or a PayPal.
You don't?
Yeah, because it asks you for it.
If you have PSN though, you do. Unless you buy it from the shop. But no one does that. Really.
I do, because buying the codes is cheaper.
I get it from CD keys because it's cheaper there as well.
Buying the codes is cheaper.
I just let mine renew because I can't be asked.
No! Oh my god, don't do that.
Until I'm like,
taking out your
he
money!
wonders why he has no money.
Until I'm stupidly... What? A couple of quid doesn't make
It's
that.
like a fiver, Chris.
Until I'm stupidly short of money and it's due to reset, then it don't make no difference to me. It's less. It's more. It costs me a fiver to get to something.
CD keys.
CD keys. They'll email you the code in 5 minutes.
Cheap.
You literally usually 30 seconds after you bought it, you get the code in your email. And it's like, oh, just put it in. There you go, done.
But that involves going on the PC and doing it.
You got your phone?
You got your phone.
That involves doing something.
Yeah.
That's less effort than driving to Sutton.
Yeah, it's you know what's also less effort. Getting it, doing it.
No.
I'm one of those people. I'm just like,
apparently 30 seconds of effort is worth £5 to him.
I can't be arsed.
Don't forget to cancel Crunchyroll as well.
Yeah,
don't forget because I'm not paying for it because it never works.
Wait, what are you using it on?
Everything.
You go on Crunchyroll and I watched Bleach here for like the entire day. Like, I did not move out of bed. He went to work. I did not move out of bed. I watched Bleach for hours and hours and hours. Got up, went back to my own house to continue watching, and it's like the app's down, app error. Go on my phone, app error. And then I emailed them and they were like, oh, it's a problem with the Xbox. And then once the Xbox has a problem, it affects all devices on the same network.
At the time,
no, don't.
At the time, Xbox Live was down. That
no, because it happens all the time. Every time I want to watch Bleach, it's like, Crunchyroll's down. I'm like, what am I paying for?
You might have to delete the app and reinstall it.
No, I'll just watch it online for free.
Fair enough.
It's a little bit extra effort, but I'm not paying for something that don't work. So.
Talking about PlayStation Network and all that, did you hear that they're stopping giving you PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita games in your free games every month?
I don't care because we don't play them anyway.
No one has a Vita.
They're giving the people that do a year and then they're stopping it. But does that mean we're getting more PS4 games in it?
I doubt it.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'd like to hope. Maybe a PSVR. I know we get a PSVR game every 3 months. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, we get a PSVR game every 3 months, Jeremy.
Oh, we due one, I think, next month.
Riggs was free, wasn't it?
Riggs was free.
We haven't played that yet.
Probably crap.
I bought it.
We both bought it on disc and then it went free. Like...
installed it, it went free. So I was like, I'll sell the disc again.
I know that usually happens to you.
And I
it happens to me all the time.
But and then Starblood Arena is the one that's on there now.
It's
like a spaceship issue.
I almost brought Metal Gear Solid 5 and then I didn't, and then it came free on PlayStation.
That happened to me. I was looking at Psychopath. in game, like, gotta get me some of this. And then for some reason I didn't actually buy it. I think I was going to go back, but I didn't. But I'm glad I didn't because it was free.
Yeah.
It literally went free like 2 days later.
Yeah.
Everything. That's the thing, like, now we get kind of more sort of like bigger games.
Yeah, because the
but it's just like, I don't know.
I think this generally means we're going to get more AAA games. I mean, we've got Bloodborne. Bloodborne and Ratchet and Clank are both very good games.
I added both of them for my list.
Like, even, Mighty Number 9 isn't great apparently, and that was on there, but like, that's a recent game.
What's that?
It's the Mega Man rip-off that the Mega Man guy did.
Oh.
It's not great apparently. I downloaded it, it's free.
Oh, I did that.
I'll give it a go.
My library, but I never downloaded any of
But
them.
I downloaded Bloodborne and Ratchet and Clank. Because I saw my Ratchet and Clank, because I said, didn't I? I was like, this is going to go free one time, and then I'll eventually get around to it. And it has, so I've still got my save file.
I don't have enough hard drive space to install anything more.
Tell me about it. Persona is just killing my hard drive. It just takes up everything.
Space.
Good for you.
I bet you've got less than you think you have.
You probably.
I bet you're thinking, I've got loads of space. Oh, I've got 20 gig. Which isn't enough to install a game.
See, when I finish single player games, I delete them because I'm not going to play them again.
See, I haven't deleted Horizon yet because I haven't played the DLC.
I've deleted it because I've got 100%.
Well, yeah,
so,
I
was like, you know what, I'm not doing anything else on this.
Platinumed it, so...
I'm like, you know what, I don't need to do this anymore. So
did you platinum the DLC?
Yes.
Nerd!
I love that game.
Says you.
Shut up.
I really love that game, so I thought, you know what, I'm in all the way. And there was nothing out when the DLC came out, really, so... Yeah, I was like... on one of the only games I have done.
Anyway, Overwatch news next.
There's Overwatch news.
Well, there was.
New character.
This was a while ago, but
Oh.
we did the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant like there's
No.
new news that I wasn't
None
aware
of us
of.
here have played Bridget. Corey had played it, but I was
Best
whatever
player,
his name.
Brigitte?
Is it
Brigitte.
Brigitte?
Brigitte
Spelt complete.
Lindholm.
He spelled bloody Bridget on there.
That is how it's spelt. Funnily enough.
That's
Legit.
not-
No, legit is that how it's spelt, and that's apparently, if you pronounce it in Sweden, it's Brigitte.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
But yeah, Brigitte Lindholm,
okay.
daughter of Torbjorn,
Yeah.
Squire to
Nah, she's Reinhardt's
Reinhardt.
daughter. She's Reinhardt's
Although
daughter.
she looks a lot, she's not blonde, so whose daughter is she really?
She's a melee character that can attack at a little bit of range with using abilities instead. She has a tiny shield for herself. Can't really
Only
block
for
anyone else.
herself.
You can block if someone's right behind you. It'll work.
She can stun people. She like shield bash people. It stuns them.
That looks really
She
shiny.
She used to be able to basically murder Tracer, but they nerfed it so that Tracer could just about escape. Because obviously they're not going to nerf Tracer into the ground.
Cheers, lad.
But you know, yeah, she used to be able to stun and then hit twice with the flail to kill Tracer.
Oh my god.
But now the stun doesn't last long enough to do that, so Tracer can blink away if she's still got.
She
blink.
like rallies people.
Yeah.
Rallies.
And it gives them extra armor and
heals.
She's a support. She's basically like, is it Zenyatta's thingy, but it's armor instead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she has
it's
that,
basically
like,
Torbjorn's
soft
armor that he
block.
gives out, but like Zenyatta in the sense that how it continues to stay in the present.
So she's actually a better Zenyatta for healing, basically.
No.
No, for the
Leave Zenyatta alone.
for like, I think it's
But
because
Zenyatta's never really been the main for his healing.
No.
He's main for his
his
making
Discord
more-
orb. Yeah, he's still good for that.
Zenyatta's
But
a
the
beast.
ultimate, in terms of the ultimate, I think
the same thing.
Brigitte's is a bit more useful.
Yeah.
You know what?
She's faster as well.
I think we need to slow the roll on releasing new heroes until we've fixed other heroes. Like Moira. Moira's OP. She needs taking down a few pegs.
No one likes Moira anymore now they got Bridget.
Don't be like
Vita.
throwing out another hero. There's even talks of Hero 28 as well now. And it's like, but you need to need to fix the ones we've got.
Yeah, but by the time they fix them, they bring out a new character and it changes it and it's broken again.
It's just, Moira's too OP. She needs to be taken down.
She has been changed.
Moira's more of a problem on consoles. That's the problem. Because her damage, your orbs don't need to be aimed, pretty much.
Yeah,
that's
follows
the
your
issue.
own. It's horrible.
Vegeta looks cool.
Brigitte.
Yeah.
Brigitte.
Her weapon's got quite a wide arc, so you can if everyone's bunched together,
You run forwards, a group of people in the corridor, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see.
But she looks cool.
She's got a lot of love from the fans, a lot of cosplayers already.
100%.
Yeah. Don't know.
A lot of artwork I've seen.
I bet you have.
I bet you've seen some artwork.
Just say I have.
He's actually
not looking for it. It just happens to have pop up on my
been on
Instagram.
Deviant. Oh god,
No,
it's not
Oh god.
I don't venture into the depths of that part of the internet.
Depth is the correct word.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Instagram is as far as I go for Overwatch pictures.
And
There's some stuff you see.
yeah.
If you like that video and want to see more like it, then click this playlist button here. If you happen to want to subscribe to us and check out all our content, then click this amazing sexy button right here. Look how enticing it is. You know you want to click it. And if you're already subscribed to us, well then you are already an awesome human being.